Yeah. Way up.
Hey, happy Wednesday. Jasmine, you are really dancing.
I am. What's
Shout
up?
out to Plies, man.
I love this intro.
You think Plies and Britney Spears could do a song together?
Absolutely.
Now
With Britney dancing in the background?
Listen, them underwear. He's not kidding.
The hip underwear.
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here, of course.
Good morning, Angela.
Good morning. I am in Denver right now.
Right.
So we're out here working hard.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, Podcast Festival is today, and then it's a busy week. I told y'all earlier, coffee uplifts people. My coffee is in stores, and we actually have a new partnership with DeLonghi.
Ooh.
So I'm going to be making coffee in the studio. So if you think I'm hyped now, wait till you see me starting tomorrow.
Listen, I cannot wait for you to make some
I'm
coffee.
in here making some coffee mixed drinks, coffee smoothies.
Coffee, everything.
You're going to love it. So you know it's a Wealth Wednesday. So we have a great one for you guys today. Sasha Vickery is going to be joining us. She's a professional tennis player. She's actually playing in the U.S. Open. She's a real estate investor also. She ranked as high as 73 in World Tennis Association rankings.
Oh, wow.
And so she's going to talk about diversity and equity when it comes to her sports. Because, you know, traditionally, we don't see a lot of black people in tennis.
At all.
Right? We love Venus and Serena. And
Who paved the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Naomi Osaka and, you know, Sasha Vickery. And she's had to deal with a lot. So she'll talk about it alongside her brother, Dominic Mitchell. He is a multi-platinum record producer. He's worked with people like Juice WRLD, French Montana, Queen Naja. He also co-created this little Bitcoin NFT project. And then their mom, Paula Liverpool. And she's the reason why they're even as successful as they are with the jobs that she worked and the sacrifices that she made. She's from Guyana and she is writing a book actually.
Oh, beautiful.
To talk about raising these amazing children. So that is our Wealth Wednesday today.
Okay.
But let's get the show started. I feel like that was a whole shine a light.
That was basically
It
shine a
definitely
light.
was. Let's shine a light on their mom, Paula Liverpool. She also makes candles.
Oh, wow. What does she not
By
do?
the way, I know. She does it all. All right. 800-292-5150 is a number. Call us up. Let us know who you would like to shine a light on. Somebody who is doing something amazing, positive, and deserves recognition. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
What up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
I'm here, Angela.
We love this Shine a Light. This is one of my favorite segments where people get to call and shout out people who are amazing and positive. A lot of times they shout themselves out.
they do.
And today I want to shine a light on two women, Chelsea Grant and Jennifer Valentine. They actually used to work at VP Records.
Oh, okay.
Which is a dancehall reggae label based in New York. But they actually both have gone on to do other things right now, and they help me every single year with Angela Yee Day. From the first year when they were at VP helping me secure artists and put together just basically the whole track listing for what's going to happen during the Angela Yee Day performances. This year is no different. They really step up to the plate every single year, and they do it with no expectations of anything in return.
Okay.
They just love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And I love you guys.
And you need them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't know what I would do if they weren't there working with Paris to get everything squared away.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you, Chelsea and Jennifer. And let's hear who you guys want to shine a light on. 800-292-5150 is the number. Hey, James, how are you?
Hey, what's going on?
What's good? Who you want to shine a light on?
I'm shining light on my daughter, Jada, who graduated Syracuse University
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
in May.
That's a big deal.
And, yeah, it is performing arts and visual art. I just want to, give a big shout out.
Go ahead, Jada.
Tell her keep going, keep doing your thing. And, I love you.
That's a great school. Angie Martinez's son goes to Syracuse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and my partner in Wealth Wednesday, Stacy, her son is at Syracuse now, too. I almost went there.
Really?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, that drive was crazy, but it was worth it.
It is, right? In the winter, you never know. It's snow in September.
Sheesh.
All right.
I also want to shine light real quick. I want you to check your you guys inbox because I have a photo booth business and I want to provide my services for your event at Barclays or anything that you may have coming up.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I'll check it out.
All right. You and me 360.
You and me
That's
360.
my idea.
That's cute. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, Ralph, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, thank you. Who do you want to shine a light on?
I'm Malika McCall.
Okay.
She's a writer. She wrote several books. She even co-wrote in BT House of Fishes.
Okay. What's the book again?
Hush.
Hush.
And there's another book, One Night Stand.
Ooh.
That sounds
And
spicy.
again, she co-wrote The House of Vicious.
House of Vicious.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
All right, well, that was Shine a Light on them, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, you know we are always here to take your calls and play them for last word. And when we come back, we have Yeetie. Now, y'all know there's a lot of festivals going on, but this might be the most famous one, or should I say infamous of all time, and it's coming back. We'll give you the details in Yeetie next. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to me.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, thejasminebrand.com. This is where you find stories like this.
Yes.
And we were telling you about a festival that is making its triumphant return. And this is the Fire Festival. They did documentaries about this.
Yeah, a few of them.
Yes. And so now Billy McFarland, who actually started the Fire Festival and then was convicted of fraud in relation to that festival, has announced that Fire Festival 2 tickets are now on sale. Here's his announcement.
As of right now, Fire Festival 2 tickets are officially on sale. We spoke to people as far away as the Middle East and South America, and ultimately we decided that Fire Festival 2 is coming back to the Caribbean. We are targeting Fire Festival 2 for the end of next year, and in the meantime, we'll be doing pop-ups and events across the world.
All right. Well, apparently, while he was in solitary confinement, he had this grand idea.
Okay.
So it's going to take place, quote, in the Caribbean on December 6th. Now, the first 100 tickets are $499.
Oh, gosh.
And then there's going to be more tiers that are unlocked. As tickets are sold, the most expensive one will be $8,000.
Oh, my goodness. I wonder what the turnout is going to be like.
They said some people that had bought tickets to the first one, he gave them the opportunity to not get refunded and actually hold on to those tickets.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're going to still honor that.
Okay. Oh, my gosh. This is crazy.
But he did say he found the best partners in the world in the Middle East and South America to make this festival happen. I have a little bit of inside information on that whole Fire Festival because they did try to recruit me at that time.
They tried to book
as an
you.
ambassador.
Okay.
And
ambassador. Okay.
Yeah, to go. And so then they were like, shout out to HO. He was like, you know what? Don't go until the second weekend.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yes.
Because I would have been stuck out there.
Can you
With them
imagine?
sandwiches.
Them
all
look-
right, in a FEMA tent.
With a porta potty.
Struggling.
Yes.
But Fire actually started off as, it wasn't a bad idea.
Right.
It was actually started as a booking agency.
Okay.
So if you wanted to book an artist for a party, but you didn't have access to be able to do that because you weren't a big booking agent, you could go online and do it. But then they had the idea to start a festival. It was just way too soon.
Yeah, poorly
They didn't have
executed.
the resources.
Yeah.
It just was not done properly.
Okay. So now he has time. Let's see how this one turns out.
Let's see if he gets time again. All right. And Demi Lovato, Variety has said this, and so has Daily Beast.
Right.
They are reporting that they have also amicably parted ways with Scooter Braun as their manager. Now, remember we told you this about Justin Bieber.
Right.
Then those claims were refuted, but now it looks like, there's something going on there.
Clearly, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Right. Now, according to Variety, Demi Lovato recently parted ways with Scooter Braun, and they said it was mutual and amicable.
Okay.
And even just recently, Scooter did also post a happy birthday message to her, and both reps for Demi Lovato and Scooter Braun declined requests for comment.
Okay.
But Billboard did first report this news.
Interesting.
All right.
Something's going on.
Nobody is really giving any explanation.
Okay.
But earlier in the year, it was also confirmed that J Balvin left Scooter Braun too, and there was no reason at that time given for that split. So I don't know if people are doing their own thing now.
Okay. You said people are hopping off the scooter?
I didn't say it. I think Vulture said that, but I thought that was a clever play on words.
It is.
All right, and speaking of money, cha-ching, Rolls-Royce has debuted a yacht-inspired car. Do you know how much that costs?
How much?
It's called the Rolls-Royce La Rose Noir Drop Tail.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to cost more than $30 million.
Wow.
There's only going to be 4 of them.
Okay.
So
$30 million.
if you have the cash and you want to get that, or maybe you could lease it.
Okay.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just putting that out there. Just, why not? Why shouldn't we talk about it? $30 million for a car.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. Now, we had a time last night, and we are going to discuss it about last night. When we come back, it's Way Up with Angela Yee.
So, about last night. Last night. Here's how it went down.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes, I'm here, friend.
Now, I'm in Denver right now.
Okay.
And I'm in Denver for this podcast movement event. It's like a huge podcast. There's like literally, I'm not even exaggerating, like probably thousands of people here that work in the space of podcasting.
Dope.
So DJ Louis V is going to be doing my fireside chat with me.
Okay.
So I'll be talking about lip service. And lip service just came out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So this episode actually has Fat Trell.
Oh, he's from D.C., right?
Yes, he's from D.C.
Okay.
And Addis Fouché on it. She's from Brooklyn.
Oh, nice.
So she is a self-described hoe.
Wait a minute.
That's what she calls herself. And when you say, what do you do? I'm a hoe.
Oh, okay.
So-
I didn't know that was a profession.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And she gets paid to do certain things. She has an OnlyFans that does really well. But she also went to boarding school.
Okay.
Really smart young lady.
All right. So she's educated.
And she talked about what she does as far as an escort service, right?
Okay.
And sometimes she gets paid to do things that have nothing to do with sex.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay me.
Yeah.
Right. Well, anyway, here's what she said she does.
It's like, you can do whatever you want. Like, I have one dude who just draws me. He literally just draws me. He's like an artist.
Like Rose on the Titanic?
It's actually really sweet. Yeah.
Aww.
And then I have one other person. He's a dude, a lawyer, and we just get lunch. Literally, I've never even seen that man with his shoes off or kissed him, but we get lunch.
okay.
You like
Yeah,
company.
Yeah, literally, it's all kinds of stuff, right? So it just kind of depends. So this one guy had like a huge scat fetish, right? He wanted to watch me on the floor.
All right. Just for conversation, to go to dinner,
Listen, sign me up.
maybe to, poop.
That might be pushing it for me, but
I mean, you're going to do it anyway.
this is true. I am.
Imagine you got paid to poop.
Would you? What if somebody paid you to poop? Would you?
I mean, I do it for free now,
I mean, there are a lot of things we do for free now, but
How much are we talking? As long as I'm not paying them, as long as they're not paying me to have anything to do with their poop.
Oh,
But,
my gosh.
Yeah. Anyway, everyone
okay,
poops.
this is gross.
But yeah, so you guys make sure you check out that full episode. But I do love the fact that lip service has been going on for quite some time now.
Yeah.
I do feel like, and I know I've told you this before, we don't get like some of the accolades that we could just because, like we see Call Her Daddy. That's a empowering podcast. It's about sex and relationships, and people praise that.
Right.
But then when we do it, they're like, why are we talking about this?
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. This is inappropriate.
You think it's taboo for black and brown women to talk
Absolutely.
about sex?
That's actually why I started the podcast
Yeah.
to begin with. I also feel like there's not a lot of spaces where we can get that type of information. Also, people make you feel like you're weird for certain things, even
Yeah.
though a lot of people do it.
Right.
And so I think it's just a safe space for people to be able to have those conversations.
And here's what.
And even if you don't do something, it's interesting to hear about it.
It is. Here's what. Most of us are having sex. So I don't understand what the issue is. And we're in relationships.
Some people are listening having sex right now.
Yeah, why not? Good for you. Get him, girl.
She's faking it. But anyway, that is About Last Night. And when we come back, we have Tell Us a Secret.
Uh-oh.
This, I feel like, segues really nicely.
It does.
Because a lot of y'all secrets is nasty. Okay?
That sounds like you judging, Angela.
I'm not.
Okay.
I didn't say it was bad nasty.
Okay.
All right. 800-292-5150 is a number. Call us up. Again, it's no judgment, because how could I judge?
Of course.
Right?
Not.
800-292-5150. Call us up and tell us a secret. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine Brand is here.
What's up, Angela?
What up, Jasmine? You used to have so many secrets.
I did, but
Yeah.
being on the show with you, I have.
You told it all. I
Little
love
to
it. I'm
none.
proud of you. And I'm proud of you guys, too, who are about to call up here right now and tell us your secrets. 800-292-5150. The good thing is that you are anonymous.
Yes.
The other good thing is that sometimes we want to tell people stuff because they might judge us. And we are not here to judge you. We're actually here to just listen.
Yes.
And nod our heads.
And be a little entertained.
All right, so let's get it going. 800-292-5150. Anonymous caller, what's your secret?
My secret is I like but my wife doesn't, so I have to
cheat and go get it, unfortunately. Time we have sex thing, just every now and then.
Wow. And are you safe when you're cheating?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's good.
Well,
Why
this guy
doesn't
has
your
morals.
why doesn't your wife like?
She said she tried it before and it's painful to her. And she don't like it. We've done it one time, like when we first got together, because when we first got together, it was not part of the package, but part of the package. So she did it once and promised it would be part of the package, but that
And then
was
she
7
reneged.
years ago. I haven't. Right.
Okay. Question. What is it that you like so
Yes.
much about it?
I don't know. People ask me that. I think it might be the submissiveness of the woman allowing me to do it.
Okay, so it's more of a mental thing for you.
Yes. Yes.
I wonder, is there something else that she could do that's not as painful that would be like submissive for you that you would enjoy?
That's a good question. I don't know. Possibly, but I can't think of nothing.
Maybe
You think you would stop cheating if she was if she started doing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
wow, that's
Absolutely.
that important to him.
It's a deal breaker.
It is. It is, but not. It's, like I said, it's not something I have to have like every sex session. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe 2 or 3 times a year would be good with me.
Oh, okay.
Well, you need to
It's
try
not
to figure
something that's demanding.
that out. Because what if she finds out you're cheating? You think she'll leave you?
Of course.
Well,
course.
but you're willing to take that risk.
That's how much he loves.
I mean, no, see, that sounds bad, but it is. I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, that is what it is. Because you're saying she'll leave you if you get caught. There's always a potential that you could get caught. But you're a truck driver, so I guess
Yeah.
you're on the road, and it's easy to just.
Fine. Are you cheating with the same
No,
person?
I'm not a truck driver that travels.
Okay.
I'm home daily.
All right. Well, there's no judgment on our end, so thank you for sharing.
Yeah, good luck.
Just some things to think about.
I know. Thank you.
Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
I'm finding you.
I'm good, thank you. You sound so cute.
She does.
Thank you.
So, what is your secret you want to share with us?
It's kind of embarrassing, but
That's the point, girl.
I've been trying to get healthy, so I've been trying to eat right.
Okay, we're not mad at that.
And yeah, so I was doing a little Ubering and got late, got hungry, and I decided to stop at McDonald's. So I ate a little bit of McDonald's, and the next thing you know, my stomach started roaring.
Ooh.
And you know, there's nowhere to use the bathroom nowadays since the pandemic then came. All the restrooms are closed. Let you go to a QP.
I already know where this is going.
So I literally had to pull over on the side of the road. And I've been had to poop in the woods.
Did you have paper in the car?
I did have paper,
Oh,
and
good.
thank God I had my push wash.
Oh my God.
Oh, nice. Okay, she was prepared, kinda.
Ooh. Was anybody with you or you were alone?
I was by myself.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Oh my goodness, I can't imagine.
Yes, it didn't happen more than once.
Oh,
my gosh.
You need to get a little portable toilet in your car.
I don't know if you could do
I feel like
anything.
I became a wood pooper.
Oh my gosh. You got to carry a little bag with you in your car.
Yes.
Well, thank you for sharing with us. I mean, ish happens.
You're so funny, Angela.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Hello.
How y'all doing?
So you want to share a secret with us?
Yeah. When I was 12, I had stole my mama's car to sell it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I know. I was a bad kid.
You stole your mom's car. So tell me what happened. You were only 12.
I could tell you my whole life story, but that's put in my music.
Okay.
All right.
So did you end up selling the car?
Yeah, I sold the car. I sold the car for like $5.
Oh my
Wow.
God. So you were 12, stole your mom's car.
Sold it for $5,000.
He made
You made some money.
Yeah. Little hustler.
I made some money and blew it right quick, too.
She never found out, right?
No, she never found out. I always kept up key. But the person that I sold it to, he had wrecked the car.
Not your problem. All right. Well, thank you, I guess. Jasmine, you got a daughter. Wait till she gets old enough to steal your car and sell it.
Oh my God. Don't even put that
I'm
out into the
sorry,
atmosphere. Sheesh. Little thug.
Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Do you want to tell us a secret?
I do. So this was about a month ago. I got put in a situation where I had to be a designated driver. I was at my friend's house with a girl I'm talking to, and her mom asked her to like spray tan her. And midway through, the girl I was designated driving for calls and says it's like an emergency. I gotta go pick him up right now. I go upstairs, go into the garage to get to my car, and her mom is just standing there completely naked.
What?
Oh my goodness.
And I did the fastest 180, went back inside, and they never even noticed I came out, and I gotta take that to the grave with me.
Yeah.
Okay, Mom.
Yeah, so nothing could have prepared me for that one. But
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And you never told anybody?
Nope, not telling anyone that one.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Yeah,
then.
thanks for sharing it with us.
Woo.
Yeah, of course.
What kind of mom is that, yo?
Oh, God, it's insane. Moms is crazy.
Moms be
Moms is crazy.
wilding.
Right? All right, thank you.
Yep, have a good day, guys.
You too. That was Tell Us a Secret. We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
Even though people be mad at us, we just want to hear secrets. I'm not going to lie, I'm nosy. All right, well, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through for Tell Us a Secret, you can always leave a message. We love your messages, too. And when we come back, we have Yeetie, and let's talk about 50 Cent. He did a sit-down interview with Forbes, and he talks about a lot of things, like why he did that world tour. He talked about his inspiration from Eminem. And he also talked about Nick Cannon having 12 kids. All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Yeetie next.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea. Come and get the tea.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
What's up, Angela?
Hey, girl. All right, and let's talk about 50 Cent. 50 Cent, by the way, is amazing when he does sit-down conversations. Mm-hmm. He steers the conversation any way that he wants to go, and he's always done that. And he did this conversation with Forbes. Now, some of the things that he talked about was having 12 kids like Nick Cannon. He said he could never do that, and there's a reason for it. Here was his explanation.
If I had Nick Cannon's 12 kids like that, then you could put them all in a bedroom. Everybody's here. Putting everybody together, then it would make sense. But I'm not going to have kids like that. I don't want the responsibility of that many women that you got to deal with emotionally, especially after they don't feel like your friend anymore. I don't know what the is wrong with Nick Cannon.
I also feel like 50 Cent has an allegiance to Eminem, and that's why him and Nick Cannon.
I forgot about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Mariah Carey. Okay, got it.
Exactly.
It's coming back to me now.
Well, 50 Cent also talked about Eminem and how Eminem inspired him as far as going on the road and getting to the bag. And here's what he had to say about that.
My head didn't get big with momentum because of me and M's relationship. When I'm doing 13 million records, but he's doing 23 million records on the Marshall Mathers LP. So I know that there's room for growth. The Marshall Mathers LP plaque, it was in our business manager office. I only trust those people with my money because they had M's money. And we looked and had the Marshall Mathers plaque and had all of these flags when I said, I want that. And that's why I toured. And then when you see me say final lap and it says 90 dates for the tour, it's because I've done the footwork because I wanted the flags that was on his plaque then.
All right, and in other 50 Cent news, he also reacted to a joke that Chris Tucker made about him, and it has to do with Michael Jackson. Here's that joke.
We'd be riding in the car, Michael just be jamming to the beat. He'd be like, boom, 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 boom. It's cool until you start saying the words. That's when it sounds crazy. He's like, you see me in the club with a bottle full of bud. Michael, no. Don't sing the words. Chris, I love that song, Chris. Of course I wouldn't go in the club with a bottle full of bud, Chris. I wouldn't do that.
Well, 50 Cent posted, yo, Chris is crazy. Who don't like that one? LOL.
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, In the Club, by the way, that's a classic song. And I always think it's really smart to do birthday songs.
It is. Because they never go out of style.
Yes. And you always need them. Like, I know when it's somebody's birthday and we're trying to post on Instagram and find the right song.
Yep.
There's about like 6 or 7 different birthday songs that you have to choose from. And that's always one.
Yep.
What else is one? The Trap Beckham one? One time for the birthday.
Trey Songz. Yo, girl, it's your birthday.
What's another good one? Of course, Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
And then there's a Caribbean one that I love.
I don't know that one. I think you played it for me. But yeah,
this is okay. All right. So
a birthday song is always good though.
And then Rihanna.
Drake has a birthday song too. I feel like.
And 2 Chainz.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
I like that.
Oh, yeah, Drake does. Yeah, so there you go. All right. Now, moving away from 50 Cent, let's go over to Irv Gotti.
Okay.
Elliot Wilson has an issue with Irv Gotti interviews. He went on Twitter and said, who got the petition to end all Irv Gotti interviews? Sign me up.
Yikes.
I don't know.
What's the problem, Angela?
Elliot is not even like, that's what's really funny about it. I can't believe Elliot said that. Something really grinded his gears.
Grinded his gears.
But, I think Irv Gotti interviews always gets people. I remember when they did the documentary for BET.
Yes.
Which was a good documentary.
Which had us all talking.
Had us all talking.
Yeah.
And Irv Gotti interview will have us all talking, no matter what. But then it also make you angry for things that he says. Like, why would he come at her like that? Why would he say this?
Sometimes it's a little offensive.
I remember we interviewed him for lip service at the BET Awards.
How was that?
I think certain things we were like, nah, we can't.
So you had to take some of it out?
Yeah, we definitely had to not put everything out there. And it's also for his own good.
That's responsible of you.
Yeah. It's
because I'd have been like, run it up.
No, because then sometimes like certain things, and I think a lot of it is with Ashanti.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I also think sometimes when you go too hard about someone, it means you do still care. You know how people be like, I'm
100%.
bothered, I don't care. Well,
yeah, you do.
Not caring is being like, I wish you the best.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They are flying under the radar, but we definitely feel like you still need to know about them. And we're always trying to help you. So make sure you keep it locked. It's Under the Radar next. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, lady. Mm-hmm. All right, and let's talk about stealing.
Okay.
Okay, Rolex is the most stolen luxury watch in 2022. Now, according to data, they said of the registered stolen watches last year, 44% of them were Rolexes.
Okay.
And the second most stolen luxury watch brand was Omega, and that's only 7%. So that is by far the most stolen watch. Do you have a Rolex?
I do not have a Rolex. It's above my pay grade, my pay wage. It is too pricey for my...
Jasmine,
too pricey
cut
for
it
me.
out. If you wanted one, you could have not bought certain things and bought a Rolex.
Listen, whenever I see stories about these smash and grabs, a lot of times they're grabbing these Rolexes. So it makes sense, yeah.
It definitely makes sense. And so I remember being in high school and one of my classmates had a Rolex. I thought it was like, you are rich, girl.
Yeah, but I do. A Rolex is a luxury. I mean, having a watch worth thousands is really a luxury.
But the thing is that it does appreciate in value. So it's also an investment.
Yeah.
And it's also something that you could pass down because when she had that Rolex, I know her parents passed it down to her. And it's something that, people hold on and get these watches because if you buy something else, I think as far as appreciating value, Rolex definitely maintains.
When people talk about you can pass it down, it does make me want to get something like that to pass it along to my daughter. But yeah, I just
don't get it stolen, girl. All right. And I want to give you guys, since you want to talk about not having money, let's talk about going to the movies.
Okay.
$4.
Ooh.
National Cinema Day is returning on Sunday, on Angela Yee Day, and movie tickets are under $4 across the United States. They'll be heavily discounted. And so this Sunday, all movies, all formats, even IMAX, if it's not sold out already, all showtimes, all day will cost less than $4. That's only at participating theaters.
Oh, okay.
That's more than 3,000 locations
that
are participating, and it's a one-day event. It's the second annual National Cinema Day. That's hosted by the Cinema Foundation. It's designed to, quote, celebrate the power of movies to bring us all together.
Okay. What's the last movie you've gone to see in theaters?
That's a great question. Barbie.
Yeah, I was with you. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, all right.
I'm like, wasn't that long ago, actually.
All right, yeah.
So if you guys want to go to the movies after Angela Yee Day.
Okay, so this is on Sunday.
Yeah, that's on Sunday.
Okay, cool.
All right, and now let's talk about getting rid of that block button on Twitter. Is that block button gone officially?
I don't know.
Now, Elon Musk had said that the block feature makes no sense.
Okay.
And that users will now have to just mute accounts from appearing on their timeline. I'm not going to lie, I do like the mute better.
I like mute too.
Because people don't know they're blocked and you just don't see it, and they can be like tweeting up a storm or on Instagram.
Mute is less rude.
I don't care about being rude. So if I block you, it's a reason.
Right. Okay.
So I kind of, but I also like the fact that somebody could be sitting there doing all of that and you don't even see it or have no idea.
Yeah.
So, tweet your heart out.
All right.
But he also acknowledged that his $44 billion takeover of X, aka Twitter, may fail. He posted on social media, "The sad truth is that there are no great social networks right now. We may fail, as so many have predicted, but we will try our best to make there be at least one."
Okay. I feel like a lot of times he says things for our attention and to get us talking. I feel like he's trolling sometimes. But I do agree that it didn't work out as planned for him.
And there were some other issues. You know, Twitter removed all media posted before 2014.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that happened. They also said that Elon Musk, more than 100 million accounts that follow him have tweeted fewer than 10 times. He has 153 million followers. That have 0 followers of their own.
Interesting.
Well, no, 42% of his 153 million followers have 0 followers of their own. So that's almost half.
Okay, yeah.
And they said more than 100 million have tweeted fewer than 10 times. So that suggests that many of his followers have inactive accounts.
Okay.
And that a lot of them are also bots. So he has also vowed to eliminate all the bots from Twitter. So that's part of his plan. I don't know.
Okay.
We're still on there.
We are, yeah. I am.
And I definitely want to make the transition to Threads.
Yeah. It's just something else. It's just always something new.
Listen, I'm still trying to get TikTok acclimated.
I just asked you the other day about TikTok. Go ahead.
You're like, is this you? You haven't even put up one.
Right.
All right. Well, that is your Under the Radar. And when we come back on this hump day, we got the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Plus, we have a Wealth Wednesday. And this is all around Sasha Vickery. She's a professional tennis player playing in the U.S. Open. She's joined by her brother and her mom. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes.
Jasmine is, first of all, your glasses are cute.
Thank you.
But she's also so tight. You lost your other glasses.
Yeah, and they're a little pricey. And you kind of talked me into buying them. They're cute, but they were out of the...
You love them.
Love them. But also, I would like to say, if they were out of the budget that I wanted to spend and you convinced me to get them, I'm glad you did, but I lost them, so I don't know what to do with myself.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's the worst feeling. Certain things I know I can't buy, like jewelry, I'm gonna lose it. But anyway, let's get into some Yee Tea.
Okay.
All right. The highest grossing rappers at the Hollywood box office. I already know you know who's number one on this list.
Of course. Will Smith. Yeah.
Yeah. But number 2 is Mark Wahlberg.
Nah, they so wrong for that.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Oh my gosh.
He hates the fact that people reference his rap career. He's so embarrassed. It's such a good vibration.
Oh, that was it. That was him?
Yeah. Isn't that Marky Mark?
Sweet
and the Funky
sensation.
Yeah, that was Marky Mark. Our producer Dan has no idea. I can't believe you don't know any Marky Mark songs.
You don't? Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah, well, Mark Wahlberg would like to leave it at that. All right.
All right.
Also, number 3 is Ludacris.
Okay.
Number 4 is Queen Latifah.
We love the Queen.
Listen, she had that. What was the movie with Common? Just Right. Was that
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Where she was a trainer and Common was a basketball player.
Yes.
That was
And then,
cute.
of course, Set It Off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We love,
Yeah.
but also on TV. Let's not forget
We
Queen
are
Latifah.
living.
Yes. All right. Donald Glover is number 5.
Okay.
And then Aquafina is number 6.
Who's that?
She's she's Asian. I think-
comedian.
actually,
Is she a comedian?
But she also, you know what's crazy? So when I used to work at Sirius, I knew her as a rapper. She was a rapper first.
Really?
And she had this one song that I don't even think I can say it because it's very X-rated.
Okay.
But she did have some good music.
What was she in? What movie was she in? She was in
She was in Crazy Rich Asian.
Okay, that's where I know her from. Okay. And so she used
And I
to be
think it was The Farewell. Was she in that too? The Farewell?
She used to be a rapper though?
Yeah. She was a rapper first, actually, like a long time ago.
Okay.
And so,
All right.
you know, shout out to her. RZA is number 7.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8 is Common. Number 9 is Ice Cube. And number 10 is Will I Am.
Nice. Okay.
So shout out to all of them. But, you know, other people that were on as far as lead roles only,
Mm-hmm.
Eminem made the list. And the only movie he really like was, you know, 8 Mile.
Yeah.
He's had other couple of little guest appearances.
Yeah.
But 8 Mile made $116.7 million.
Wow.
So imagine that.
One and
And
done.
Mos Def is actually number 10 as far as the lead roles only.
Okay.
All right, now, speaking of movies, let's talk about that series Painkiller. I know we discussed this the other day.
Right.
But the mansion, that when you watch the first episode, this mansion is crazy. Like, the first thing I did when I was watching that series was look at this house and be like, that house is insane.
The house is amazing.
Well, that mansion is listed at $30 million. It's called the St. George Mansion. It comes with a nightclub. It has a barbershop. It has an indoor pool.
Ooh.
And you see the indoor pool in that first scene, too.
Yeah.
All right. So it actually first hit the market 4 years ago for $50 million.
Okay.
But now it's listed for $30 million.
And where is this?
This is in Ontario City.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I don't
It's
know.
a beautiful home.
It is
Well, at least the
incredible.
inside, yeah. 30 million.
And Painkillers is a great series. So,
Yeah.
guys, make sure y'all check that out. Now, Steph Curry was recently talking with Gilbert Arenas, and Gilbert asked him if he is the best point guard in NBA history, and here's what he said.
Are you the best point guard ever?
Yes. I have, yes.
I'm thinking about the 90s growing up. There was nobody trying to be a 6'9" point guard, right? But I can witness and watch every kid trying to be Curry.
Magic's resume is ridiculous. Yeah. So the fact that we're even having that conversation is it's a place I never thought I'd be in.
Listen, everybody will tell you that Steph Curry changed the game of basketball. Remember we watched this documentary,
We
too?
did. I really liked it, too.
Yeah, I feel like Steph Curry's ready to get a little more cocky now. You know, he's known for being so humble and chill. It feels like now's the time. All right, and Boosie is calling out Young Blue. Now, they've had some issues before because remember, Young Blue was signed to Boosie.
Yes.
And, you know, then got out of his deal or whatever. Young Blue don't even like to talk about
He doesn't, because you had him on lip
situation.
service a few times. Yeah.
He don't even like to discuss that. But Young Blue's artist T-Rell says that Young Blue kicked him off his tour because Boosie posted me on IG. If you know me, I always show love to Boosie. He the man who gave me a shot and put me on. Blue knew I was cool with Boosie when he asked me on tour, so to kick me off tour all because Boosie posted me is crazy. I don't play sides. I'm neutral. I done paid travel fees, etc. Ish, while I don't got nothing to do with the issues, and if you knew I'm cool with Boosie, why even ask me on tour? Ish is goofy, and here is what Boosie had to say about it.
This Blue that kicked T-Rail off the tour because he got posted on my IG for saying my album was the truth. Clown. You won't kick them. That man ain't got nothing to do with this. That man wouldn't know when y'all forged my shit. That man ain't got nothing to do with this.
I see both sides of this, so I get it.
You know, some people is like, if you cool with that person, I don't want you.
Yeah, I get it.
Around me.
But also, if he already knew that he was semi-cool with, he was neutral, then it's kind of like, what happened? So
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, I don't know if they're going to end up working things out because now it's really, really public.
Yeah, now let everybody put it out on social media.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, I just want to talk about some things that we have going on because it's a countdown.
Okay.
And tomorrow's a big day up here, too, but today's a big day also. And this weekend. This week is insane.
This is crazy for you.
We're going to talk about it. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
You vibing way up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine Brand is here fighting the air.
That was a little dance, FYI.
I know.
Hey,
Okay.
Angela.
Hey, Jasmine. Listen, I hope you do that little dance at Angela Yee Day because that is actually on August 27th.
Yay!
Now, I know for some people, they're going online and saying it's sold out. It's free, by the way. It's a free event. You know, I love doing free events.
Yeah,
I really do
I
not
love
like charging
free.
people for nothing ever. But it is a community day. The mayor gave me my own day 5 years ago. So since then, I have been making sure that I give back to the community.
Right.
Part of what we're doing, by the way, because there is a give back component to this, is working with the Social Justice Fund.
Okay.
And they have this Belong Brooklyn campaign. They actually launched it last year. And I did that with them last year at the Barclays. And so this year, they're donating $25,000 to 4 different organizations who are providing services to Black women for healthy childbirth.
Oh, that's dope. I care about that. I love that.
Yes, because you are a Black woman who had a difficult childbirth.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm excited about that because this definitely is in the wheelhouse of what it is that is important to us.
Right.
Also, it's free performances. Ooh. So I'm excited to tell you some people that you may not know are performing. So Sheem Clough is performing, Ricky Blaze, DJ Cheem, Home and Abroad, IOJ, London Hill, Maca Diamond, GBM Neutron, Young Devin, Scarlip is coming out.
Wow.
And Cranium.
Oh my goodness.
And it's all free, guys.
That's a great lineup.
Yes,
we're going to have a time.
And shout out to all the DJs. My guy, DJ Nori. Also, DJ Dangles is going to be there. DJ Suave.
Okay.
Also, Navy. My very own Navy.
What's his DJ name?
We call him Navy, but I guess it's Nick Seale.
Okay. DJ Navy will be there.
Yes, he's going to be there as well.
What about Louis V?
Louis V. I was about to get to that. DJ Louis V is going to be there. Also, if you listen to this show at the very end of the show, we when we play the last word, there's this song. It's called Closer. And this is my guy from Turks and Caicos. This song is, we love this song. We actually helped him launch this song.
What's his name?
His name is Jack Nasty. He was like, Ange, I'm flying in from Turks. I need 3 minutes for my song. And that song, y'all are going to love it. And we have a dance that goes with it.
And we definitely have to do the dance. Angela, you don't like to dance like that, but you definitely have to get on stage and do the dance.
We made up that dance. You know what I'm saying? So
It's a great lineup, Angela.
we also had some really fun, more free things happening. There's going to be hair braiding, a book bag giveaway. There's a wellness area thanks to Life Wellness, BK. Again, Black Maternal Health. And there's also haircuts by Studio 31. So
okay, so if I want to get tickets, do I go to the how do I
it's
get
on
tickets?
Ticketmaster, but
Okay.
we've been posting the link. But again, it's for Angela Yee Day, August 27th. The other big thing that's happening is that morning with Chelsea Piers in downtown Brooklyn, we are doing a run with Yee.
Oh,
So
nice.
I do this run club, and it's once a month, the
Okay.
last Sunday, and we start off at Chelsea Piers, and then we run to my coffee shop. Coffee uplifts people, and then back.
Okay, how far is that? How long of a run?
It's not that bad. It's maybe a couple of miles.
Okay, and you're
We're like
running?
2.5
You're
yeah.
gonna run that? Okay.
So in that morning, we're going to run, and then we're going to go do Angela Yee Day. You have time to shower in between.
Okay, what time does the run start?
8 o'clock.
Okay.
So I will see y'all out there.
Perfect.
Come and run with us, and then come to Angela Yee Day feeling good.
Ooh, it's a long day. That's gonna be so fun.
It's going to be a long Sunday.
Yay.
And Chance the Rapper is at the Barclays on Saturday.
Oh, dope.
By the way, doing his acid rap album. I think it's 10 years since that came out. So that's a big deal too.
That's dope.
But anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing all of you guys. A lot of activities. Spike Lee has a block party. He does that.
Around the same time every year, I feel
Yes,
like, right?
he does the Prince versus Michael Jackson party.
Okay, dope.
So he has that going on the day before.
Okay, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
We outside.
We outside, baby.
Also, don't forget my coffee uplifts people since we talked about it and you asked.
Yeah.
No, nobody asked. Target. We are in Target, and that's going to be available starting now.
That's major. Angela, I know I keep saying it, but I really want you to take in this moment. It's really major. It's a big deal that we can go to Target. Which Targets can we go to? What cities are they in?
It's going to be in New York, New Jersey. It's in Maryland, Pennsylvania, DC area.
Okay.
So please go out and support, or we won't be in Target long.
Coffee uplifts people.
Coffee uplifts people. We got Peruvian, Mexican, we got Ethiopian, we got blends. And next up, we got Wealth Wednesday, by the way, since we're talking about, trying to make some money. Sasha Vickery is going to be joining us. She's a professional tennis player. She is playing in the U.S. Open. Her brother, Dominic Mitchell, he's a former college basketball and football star, but now he's a multi-platinum record producer. And their mom, who made it all happen, Paula Liverpool. It's Wealth Wednesday when we come back.
Yeah, she back at it. Bring in the back. Way Up with Angela Yee is on.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and it is a Wealth Wednesday. Now, I'm really excited about this one. At one point in my life, I played a little tennis.
Oh, did you?
And I actually enjoy tennis.
Okay.
Jasmine Brand is here too. You play tennis, Jasmine?
I did when I was younger, but I haven't played in years.
And maybe some pickleball?
No,
I haven't
not
tried
not
that yet.
Not that yet.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we do have a professional tennis player, Sasha Vickery, who's going to be joining us. She's playing in the U.S. Open. At one point, she ranked as high as 73 in the World Tennis Association rankings, which is a huge deal.
That's a big deal.
And she's black, which I love. Also, her brother is going to be joining us, Dominic Mitchell, and their mom, Paula Liverpool. They'll talk about how they got to where they are right now, all the sacrifices that they had to make. You might think that being a professional athlete, all right, means that you're rich. Well, listen, they went through a lot. And we're going to talk about all of that on Wealth Wednesdays. When we come back, it's Way Up with Angela Yee.
And I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and it is a Wealth Wednesday, so I'm here with my partner, Stacey Tisdale.
Happy Wealth Wednesday, everybody, and it's a very special one indeed because it is U.S. Open week.
Yes, and up here, it's a family affair.
Yep, we're so excited to have Sasha Vickery, who is an amazing professional tennis player and who will be playing at the U.S. Open. Her mother, Paula Liverpool, who helped her on that journey, an amazing story, and her brother, Dominic Mitchell, who's also a former athlete, but now a multi-platinum hip-hop producer and created an NFT and an avatar. And you guys are just an amazing story of everything it takes to really be a professional athlete and thrive and all that you can do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Well,
Thank you.
yeah, let's start with you, Mom, Paula. Okay, Liverpool. Because it all starts from you, right? And it is a lot of sacrifice that you have to make when it comes to raising your kids to be professional athletes and then to be successful and to go on and become a record producer, multi-platinum. So let's talk about your history and because some people might feel like to be in these sports, you have to come from a privileged background, especially in tennis.
Absolutely, positively not. I am from Guyana, South America. I hail from a little village called Kokwani Park up the Barbies River. I actually did not come to America in your regular traditional way. I came on a boat. And when I got here, I know for a fact I wanted my children to have a good life, a better life than you would have in a third world country. So I put all my efforts, all my sacrifices into them, and I'm humbled, proud, and happy to see how things have blossomed.
How did that even get started? You being able to afford to help Sasha play professional tennis? I know you were working 20 hours a day at one point.
Yeah, well, actually, I worked 2 jobs. I worked in the daytime at an online university, and I bartended. Basically, I think it was all about creativity and to just do the best you can. I utilize my flight privileges because I worked for the airlines, and just whatever resources I can pull from. And then when you show promise at an early age, you kind of get a little bit of support. So basically, that's how it started.
And for you, Sasha and Dominique, while all this was going on when you were very young, right? Sometimes when we're young, we don't realize what, the difficulties because we're so used to it. Like we grow up in a situation where I know for me, like I didn't leave my neighborhood until I was older, and you don't realize all the struggles that you went through until later in life. So was this something that you knew or you didn't realize till you look back and were like, damn, we went through a lot?
Yeah, I think for me, I realized, I know my mom tried to, she tried her best not to show it or not to tell me everything that was going on. But, I obviously saw like she struggled. She was working a lot. She would always come home super, super late. Even when I went to tournaments, she would just give me money whenever she could. So I knew it was completely different than any of the other players that I was playing with at the time. They had coaches, they had, their parents travel with them. They always had hotels set up, everything arranged. And I went the complete opposite route. And yeah, so it was something where I knew what was going on, but then I knew I had the potential to make something of myself, and I put the work in since I was very young to get to that level.
Yes, it's a Wealth Wednesday with me and my partner Stacey Tisdale, and we are talking to Sasha Vickery, a professional tennis player, alongside her brother Dominique Mitchell and their mom Paula Liverpool.
And Dominique, you were an athlete too, and I remember when I first heard about your guys' story like 10 years ago, you had images of your mother just sitting in tears over piles of bills, and you tried to do your part.
Right.
By earning scholarships and working. Tell us about that. And you lived with LeBron James's family at one point.
Yeah, so that was later on in high school. But yeah, being kind of the man of the house at a young age, you see more. So I would see my mom struggling and, dealing with certain things. And it gives you kind of a helpless feeling because you can't, like at the time, I'm, maybe 6, 7, 8 years old. There's nothing I can do about it. So it's just, when I go out here and play soccer or play these sports, I'm going to give it my all because one day I want to fix the situation.
And Sasha, you have been ranked as high as 73 in the world. And I know breaking through that top 100, that's when you can start earning money. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, up until that point, obviously tennis is way different than any other sport. It's not like, football, basketball, where you're in a contract. Tennis is completely individual. So, if you're not winning, if you're not doing extraordinary, you're not going to make any money. So the hardest part is getting from juniors to professional tennis because that's what takes the most money and you need the most resources. But once I excelled, I was like number 2 junior in the world, and then a few opportunities came up. And then when I got to professional, I wasn't making a lot of money, but I worked for a lot of years until I was able, like you said, to be top 100. Then you start making a lot more money.
And I remember reading about things that you went through during that time, and even being at a match and they were making monkey noises at you and having to deal with racism. Mm-hmm. So how was that for you mentally? Because you did speak out about it.
Yeah, no, tennis historically, it's a very white sport. There's only, other than Venus and Serena, which now Serena is obviously not playing, there's only 4 or 5 of us, women on the tour. So I think going through those type of things, like racism, that's something, it hasn't happened a lot for me, maybe when I was younger, but as I was older, I started realizing, okay, like, these people in the crowds, like they're really hostile. When I travel overseas, I'd go through like these like minor steps of racism kind of, and it's just something I never expected. But as the more you play on the tour and the more years that you have under your belt, you kind of learn to block it out. I get a lot of hate and racist stuff online, along with many other athletes, but it's just something you learn to block out.
And we shouldn't have to having to block that out. I'll be wanting to call people. I did that one time. Somebody said something crazy to me. Do you know I found this? I don't know why I had time that day, but I called the person's job.
Oh, that's
Yes, I did. I got him fired. I actually screenshotted. He was like, "Go back to your country." First of all, I'm from here, right? Yeah. But anyway, I screenshotted it. I'm not gonna lie. I googled his name, found his Facebook page, found his job. And then I sent it to his boss, and I was like, "I'm gonna talk about this on the radio." And I really did get him fired.
Wow, I could definitely.
But it was only happened one time. I did that. It was a pandemic. I had time.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him up out of there.
That was dumb.
No, I can relate. I used to get it.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing research.
I used to get.
You did a post that you're gonna start calling people out.
Yeah, I think I went through a period, and obviously as an athlete, when you lose a tennis match, like as soon as you get off the court, like you don't want to talk to nobody, you see nobody, and then you open your Instagram and it's like 10, 20 of these, and you're gonna have one day where you're like, today's the day. Yeah. So there's definitely been days I'll go back and forth, but then now at this point I'm like, it's just too much energy, and it's not bringing me anything.
And Paula, you said you would get really mad.
Oh, yeah. I got one of those West Indian tempers. I used to get extremely annoyed in the beginning, and start responding to a couple of people, and after a while you realize you're just wasting your time and your energy. But it could be very hurtful, because people don't take into consideration when they say these things the effect that they can have on somebody, because you don't know that person's mental state, you don't know their confidence level, right. So they just do things and put it out there without even stopping to think, am I being kind, am I being hateful? So but for me right now, I'm used to it. But let me tell you, in the beginning, it used to make me so mad. I used to want to fight somebody.
All right. Well, Sachia Vickery is here. She's getting ready for the U.S. Open. And Dominic Mitchell is here. That's her brother. He is also a multi-platinum record producer. And the woman who put it all together, their mom, Paula Liverpool, is joining us. We have more Wealth Wednesday. When we come back, it's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Had a dream of living wealthy,
and I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and my Wealth Wednesday partner is here with me, Stacey Tisdale. We are talking to Sachia Vickery, a professional tennis player, and also her mom, Paula Liverpool, and her brother, Dominic Mitchell, who is a multi-platinum record producer.
Now, Sachia, you've earned about $1.7 million in prize money, which sounds like a lot, but it doesn't come regular in tennis. And you've taken that and you've created, financial security for yourself. How important is that, and what are some of the things you've done?
Yeah, so another thing with tennis is, people will look and see that number and they're like, wow, 1.7 million. But also, tennis is a sport where every dollar you make, it goes back into your career.
Your mom told me it's about $150,000 a year to play tennis.
Yeah, that's easily
coaches and
that's like trying to save. I always was really smart with my money, or any type of money I made. I was a teenager and I knew by the time I got to 22, 23, I would have made enough money where I could get a house. And I did. I got my first 3-bed, 3-bath, like a beautiful condo. And then I was able to sell it, make a profit, got another place. So even by doing that, like I actually learned, I'm actually really interested in doing real estate. It's like kind of a fun industry. So I didn't expect that for sure. But tennis is definitely, it's not what it looks like on paper. You spend so much money when it comes to training, treatment, recovery. I could go on, but it's a very expensive sport.
And Dominic, you said a few times that you're the man of the house, the man of the family. All right. And you were playing professional sports as well.
I played collegiate football.
Collegiate football? Okay, so did you think you were going to go professional, or is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, the goal was definitely to reach the highest level of sports as professional.
But then you made a pivot. So let's talk about that too, because you've been successful, but at something else.
What made me pivot was I blew my knee out in the third game of the season.
Oof.
When it happened, I was getting carried off the field, and I looked at my mom and I said, "It's over." She like, "Don't you ever tell me it's effing over." So like, with that, instantly my mind switched and I got in the ambulance. And the first text I sent out was to one of my partners, and I said, "Look, football's over. I need to win a Grammy, so let's get to it." Like, literally just like that. So that was the pivot for me.
And what was your first break when it came to the music?
I had a song with Yo Gotti called Mitch. That was like the coolest moment of my life. 'Cause, like,
that's a good one.
My production name is Mitch Moolah, so hearing that was dope. And then I was on Juice WRLD's first album, so I was a part of that.
Huge.
Yeah.
Look at what you did with your with your kids.
I know.
You have to be so proud of.
I'm so proud. I'm so humbled.
Yes, it's a Wealth Wednesday with me and my partner, Stacey Tisdale, and we are talking to Sachia Vickery, a professional tennis player, alongside her brother, Dominic Mitchell, and their mom, Paula Liverpool.
You actually thought Sasha was going to have to stop playing tennis.
Yeah.
Like that's an amazing story. Share that.
Sasha was almost 16 years old. She went to a tournament. When I say I had no money, I remember the night when we were hosted by a friend and we went out to dinner that night. I couldn't even afford to eat, but I wouldn't let her know that I couldn't afford to eat. So I bought dinner for her. She's like, Mom, you're not eating? I'm like, I'm full. I ate on the street. So I called for some bread rolls and some hot tea. The next day, I remember I was going to take her home. And I called one of the ladies from the United States Tennis Association. And I said, listen, I never complained. I don't ever discuss my personal business. So I said to her, I said, Kathy, I got to take Sasha home. We can't stay. And she's like, why? Leave her. She can win the tournament. So I left Sasha with the $30 that I had, and they found accommodation for her. And Sasha ended up winning that tournament. It was the Nationals. And winning that tournament got her a wild card into the U.S. Open main draw. Knowing that, good, when you get into the main draw of the U.S. Open, I think at the time you were guaranteed like $30-something thousand. When she won that tournament, I was crying as if somebody died. I mean, it was like we survived. It was one of those times when I know that that was it.
Also, Sasha, how are you feeling now as you're getting ready for the U.S. Open? And what's like your routine as you're preparing, to be in front of everybody?
Yeah, so now kind of the days leading up, I try to keep it light. I've already trained and I put the work in and I've done all that. So I usually come to New York like a day early. And, the first day I just, walk around, I hang out, enjoy the city. And then from tomorrow I start practicing, training, and then my first match will be Tuesday.
Okay.
So I just keep it light and, keep it fun because, once Monday night kind of hits, then the stress, kicks in and the pressure and all that. So yeah.
Well, it feels like you operate great under pressure, though.
Yeah. So far, yeah. Hopefully I have a good U.S. Open. So.
All right.
And how can people find each of you? I know you're at Sasha Vick.
Yeah, at Sasha Vick, Sachia. My name's spelled differently, but yeah, that's my Instagram handle.
Excellent. And you're at Mitch Mula.
Yep, MITCHMULA.
And this one's really going to shock you all. She's at Paula, the tennis mom. Really
Let's make it simple. All right. We'll be watching next week.
Great luck at the U.S. Open.
Thank you for having us. Thank you. Thank you guys very much. Thank you, Angela.
Thank you. It's a Wealth Wednesday. And when we come back, we have Ask Ye. 800-292-5150 is a number. Call us up. Any questions you have, we are here to help.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Ye.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and my girl Jasmine is here.
I'm here.
And we love giving advice.
We do.
Yeah. I like when people can call me. People come up to me on the street, and they're like, I want to ask you an Ask Ye question.
I've actually watched it in person happen.
And it doesn't bother me. I really would be like, wait, let me hear. But we have somebody who left a voicemail, because we tell you guys you can always leave a voicemail if you can't get through. 800-292-5150. And here is the question.
If a guy wants to be playing around, or simply he calls and then stops calling, then says, I'm busy, I'm working, all these things, but I do want a relationship with you. But yet, none of the actions are talking. And he says if I were to have a baby, then things will get better. But now without the baby, he's not doing what he's supposed to. So I'm thinking maybe this guy don't know about priorities, or simply it's time for me to just say goodbye. What do you guys think of it?
All right. Well, I feel like sometimes people know the answer to a question before they ask it.
Yeah.
And if somebody is too busy, but say they care about you, but doesn't have the time for you, and you feel like this is not a good idea, and then they tell you things will change if we have a baby, no, they won't.
Run.
Okay? Because if you can't handle this now and do this now, usually people are actually better before they get to that point, right?
Absolutely,
They don't even show their true self until later. This person has showed you their true self, so imagine how much worse it's going to get.
Yeah.
If I don't have time for you now, how will I have more time randomly later?
With another human being, yeah.
And so I just would hate for you to put yourself in a position where you purposely have a child with somebody who already doesn't step up to the plate when there isn't even a child involved.
Yeah.
So my advice to you is follow your instincts. Okay, as much as you may want to be in a relationship with this person, they have to prove something to you.
Yep.
All right, you're available. They're not stepping up to the plate. They say that they're too busy, but somehow miraculously I'll have time if you should happen to get pregnant.
That don't even make logical sense.
At all, period. Like, what, you got to quit your job and not do anything?
Come on, sir.
And I know in your heart of hearts you could tell something else is going on.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody really cares, you know, the old cliche saying, you make time for things that you care about. And look, I can attest to that myself.
Yep.
There's been times when I really didn't care. So
And you
I was
didn't
too
make
busy,
time, yeah.
and I did not make time. But when I care,
You care.
I will make that time and make it happen.
And also, it sounds like he's showing the signs. She sees the signs. And then lastly, I think we're all guilty of this sometimes. We have to go by what a person does, not what they say. And I think this is an instance you got to go by what he is actually doing and not what he's saying.
Because look, just like us, Jasmine and I, we need some attention.
Yes, we do.
And it sounds like you need some attention.
You like us, girl.
Yes, and you are not getting it. So you know what that means? Peace.
Bye.
Okay, because you have to show people how to treat you. And if that person is not treating you the way you deserve to be treated,
see
bye.
ya.
Yeah. You got options.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was your Ask Yee. And if you guys have any questions, you can always call us up, 800-292-5150. You can even leave a message and we'll get to it and answer your questions that way as well. When we come back, you guys also get to have the last word. That's where you can leave your questions to 800-292-5150.
You pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
Yes.
And it's a Wednesday, and guess what? I'm excited for tomorrow.
Why are you excited for tomorrow?
Because my DeLonghi coffee machine gets in the studio.
Yay!
And they're also going to have a barista here to make drinks.
Oh, fancy.
Okay, for a couple of days. I actually have a DeLonghi machine. That's what I use at home. I have a La Specialista. And so it'll be cool to be able to make these coffee drinks here. And you know I like to mix it up.
Yeah, I can't wait to have one spiked.
I have some almond milk Baileys here right now.
Yes, can't wait for that.
And you know I like mine with tequila as well.
Yeah, you do. and so do I.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me not judge. So do I.
Listen, it's about to be a time in here. Starting tomorrow, we on and popping, guys.
My favorite day of the week.
And Coffee Uplifts People is also available now in Target.
Big deal, big deal.
And in Whole Foods in the New York area. And Target in New York, New Jersey, and Maryland, and Pennsylvania, and D.C. So
Don't
make
forget
sure
about
y'all
DC.
check us out. Jasmine, get some when you in D.C., baby.
I will.
All right. And also thank you to our guest for joining us today, Sachia Vickery. She's playing in the U.S. Open, so y'all make sure you pay attention and follow her. Her brother Dominic Mitchell was here, and her mom Paula Liverpool. They all joined us to talk about what it takes to be successful as a family, and their mom really held it down.
Okay.
She's actually going to be writing a book about all of the things that she went through coming over here from Guyana, and making sure that she made the sacrifices she had to make for her kids to be successful.
Okay.
Now they should take care of her.
Absolutely.
Ain't that the goal?
That's the whole. That's the
goal
point
in
of it.
life is always to be able to take care of your parents.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow. And as usual, you guys get to have the last word. 800-292-5150. Last word is Way Up with Angela Yee.
Hey, my name is Christina, and I just want to shine a light on my son, Jaquan. I'm just so proud of him. He's 20, but he has helped change the dynamics of our family with like financial literacy and just open our eyes to a lot of things since he's been following a lot of people. Me and several other family members are now going to Invest Fest this weekend in Atlanta, and we are so excited, but it all started with my son. So I just want to shine a light on him and just the example that he's been setting at such a young age, and I'm just so proud of him.
I'm calling from New Orleans. I got a secret, but it's between me and my sister. Okay, so she be wearing these wigs, and her wig gonna be looking good. And so every chance I get it and I throw it in the trash. And then she'll be calling me and she'll be asking me, like, girl, where my wig at? And I just tell her no, like, girl, the dog must have got that wig, or you must have threw it away or something, or you hiding it in your clothes or something. But, like, it's me really throwing her wigs away in the trash.
Hi, Angela. This is Andre Colin from Queens, South Jamaica. I just want to shine a light on my younger sister, Ariel Messam. She recently became the youngest black female pilot in the state of New York. She'll be on some segments this morning. So I just really want to shine a light on her, all her dedication to flying. Keep doing your thing, Ariel. You're doing great. and continue to inspire all of those around the world. This is just the start.
You tapped in and way up with Angela Yee.